Hi, welcome back to Bounce Forward with me, Tiff Hall. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land of which I'm recording this podcast, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders past and present. Mary messaged me, Tiff, I've seen a lot of negative and pretty gross comments, mainly from men, about Margot Robbie's pregnancy body. They're basically saying that she's ruined because of it. I know you went through a rough time with your pregnancies being so public. Do you have any comments on this kind of treatment of pregnant women, no matter who they are? Oh, Mary, I am so grossed out by these comments. And I went and had a look online because I wasn't aware of it. And the comments are things like, it's like watching your favorite pub burn down. Barbie is not Barbieing anymore. She's really let herself go. She's ruined now. Absolutely disgusting. And I felt quite enraged because you should never comment on another woman's body, let alone a pregnant woman's body. And when I was pregnant, and I was pregnant in the media as a fitness professional, people were commenting on my body all the time, that I had put on more weight than I should have in my pregnancy, that I was bigger than I should have been, that my bump was bigger. Are you having twins? Ha, ha, ha. Are you sure there's not triplets in there? No, I'm having one baby and I am pregnant. Like, it was constant. And I had one experience where I went to a cafe and a man came up to me and he said, whoa. And it was kind of like, you've let yourself go vibes. And I'm like, I'm pregnant. I'm 30 weeks, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, my wife, she was just a bump, just stick legs and a tiny bump and kept it really neat. You must be having a girl. Did you know that girls steal their mother's looks? You must be having a girl. My wife, she had 3 boys, perfect little bump, kept active, was just like, couldn't tell she was pregnant from behind. She was amazing. And I was standing there just like tears in my eyes, and Ed just like ushered me to the table, and it was just comments like that happening to me all the time. Like, that was just one example. I've never gone back to that cafe. I've barred my family from going to that cafe. I thought I'll walk back in there when I'm not pregnant and be like, look at my revenge body. But I've never done it because, I just don't want to waste the energy on that. People feel like as a pregnant woman, they can touch your belly, they can comment on your body, and it is just not on. And that's why I created my Bounce Forward philosophy and just declared to everyone I was bouncing forward. I wasn't going to bounce back. And I hope that Margot Robbie doesn't bounce back. I hope that she bounces forward. I hope that she takes her time to bond with the baby, to snuggle up in that baby bubble, and to just not worry about her body and not punish herself with exercise or deprive herself on a diet or a boot camp or some kind of Hollywood boot camp. I hope that she just says F off to everyone and takes her time to slowly recover from giving birth in that 4th trimester that is so sacred, and then gently gets back into exercise and safely starts working her pelvic floor. And there's all these things when you're making these comments about people's bodies, you don't know what they're going through. I had a few health issues in my pregnancies. I didn't share with anybody. That affected my weight. That affected everything that I had going on in my pregnancy. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors or in that for that person. We don't know what's happening for Margot Robbie. And I'm hearing comments like, oh, she must be having a girl because, again, girls just fill you out. And I'm like, I was filled out with a boy. I was filled out with a girl. It really doesn't make a difference. You shouldn't make any kind of judgments on a woman's body, and especially men when they take up comment over a female's body, no matter whether you're pregnant or not. It's just not on. And we're in 2024 now, people. It's 2024. We should stop commenting on people's bodies. And it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity, if you're in the public eye or you're not, you need to stop the commenting. And it's just really, really sad. And it makes me really, really angry. Thanks so much for listening to Bounce Forward. Hey, I love having your company, so please DM me on Instagram at tiffhall_XO and let me know what topics or questions you'd love me to cover. Don't forget to rate and review me on your podcast app. Speak soon. Happy days.